Hey everybody, it's Michelle, and I'll be recording my week 7 and week 8 post-op video. Today is April 10th, 2013. It is a Wednesday. Normally I post my videos on Tuesday, but I'm a day late. So I'll just get right to it. There will be 2 videos today. The first video is going to be about, my update, where I'm at, what I'm doing, that kind of thing. And the second video will be an internet grocery haul that I have done. So let's get started. So back on January 31st, 2012, which was just prior to my pre-op diet, I weighed 262 pounds. As of week 6, I weighed 226.4 pounds. Now between week 6 and week 7, I did kind of have a stall because of the couple of weeks before that was kind of, a small loss as well. But I lost 0.8. To say I was not annoyed is saying the least. I was actually very annoyed, and I was kind of disappointed. I guess I expected that my numbers would be higher. But I was told by my doctors that at some point you would hit a stall. And it's just your body playing catch up and all that. So I really did try not to let it get me down. I just continued doing what I had been doing every day before that. Now, between 7 and 8, I lost 5.4 pounds. So as of week 8, which was yesterday, I weighed 220.2 pounds. So my total loss to date is 41.8 pounds, which is excellent. I mean, that's 5 pounds a week. How many times in my life can I tell you I've lost 5 pounds a week for 8 weeks straight? I can't. So I am very pleased and very excited about my weight loss. So this past weekend, I took my measurements, and in those measurements, I've lost, since the beginning, 26.5 inches. Wow, there's a reason why I'm down 2 sizes. I was kind of a 22, 24, it depended on how the clothes are made at the beginning, and then a 2X shirt, and then I went down to a 20W and a 20 and a 1X shirt. Now I'm really in a more of a between an 18 and an 18W. It depends on how the clothes are fit, and my shirts are either extra large or 1X depending on how it's made. So I'm very excited about that. I'm almost to where I can shop back in the regular section. Yay! So what am I eating? Well, I get around 600 to 700 calories a day. I have 3 main meals, 2 snacks. That's my plan that I follow. I do try to follow the 10-to-1 rule of 10 calories for 1 protein if I can. I don't beat myself up if every food I have doesn't meet that. But I do try for the proteins in particular, higher protein, lower carb, not no carb, lower carb. And I don't even really track fat or anything because your body needs the lean fat. So this past week I've made hot wing style meatballs. They're turkey meatballs. For 2 ounces, it's 116 calories and 15 grams of protein. I will put a link to the recipe in the information below so that you all can try it. Be aware it is very spicy, but I like spicy food and it's really tasty. Another thing that I've made recently, this was 2 weeks ago when we made it, were pancake bites. I got the recipe off of emilybites.com, and if you haven't seen her website, check it out. She has lots and lots and lots of recipes on there that are great for weight loss surgery patients. She, I believe, does Weight Watchers, but a lot of them are very adaptable to our caloric needs. They're also easy for kids to make. My son, who's 5.5, loved helping me make these pancake bites. Some of the pancake bites were just plain. Some had banana pieces in them. And some had turkey sausage crumbles that you can get at I can't say any grocery store, a lot of grocery stores like Walmart, by the meat section, like where the bacon and sausage is at. They're pre-cooked turkey crumbles. And he loved helping me make these. They're 24 in a mini cupcake tin. I don't know how much a regular sized cupcake would be and the regular muffin tin would be, but mine came out to about 33 calories each. So what I would do is I'd have 2 of them, and then I'd have 1 scrambled egg next to it. That way I got some protein and I got the pancake bites. I've been told they freeze well, but they didn't last in my house long enough to freeze. My kids ate the majority of them, which is fine. I have gone out on a couple of different occasions out to eat. And I was really nervous about this, mainly by, are my coworkers going to notice that I'm not eating as much? What are other people going to be, checking my food out and how much I've eaten? Not like they should. Not like I ever really look at what other people are eating, but I was really particularly nervous with my coworkers. But I was able to push my food around the plate enough to where I ate to where I was full, and then I didn't eat anymore, and it looked like I ate more than I did. I also asked at the very beginning of the meal for a to-go box, so I was able to put a lot of the food in the to-go box before I even started eating, and I ate it for subsequent meals after that, and it was really good. One thing I did try this past weekend that I hadn't since surgery is alcohol. I had 2 amaretto sours at a bar in a casino on Saturday night. My husband and I had a little, getaway for the night to Shreveport, Louisiana, which is about 3 hours from where I'm at. And we went to some of the casinos there, and we decided to sit in the bar and watch, basketball was on. So we were watching basketball, and there were some other people there that were drinking as well. We were just, talking with them, having a good time in the bar. Hadn't done that in a long, in fact, I can't tell you the last time I've been to a bar. So I'm not a big drinker, but I did have 2 amaretto sours. It wasn't really worth it. I kept thinking to myself, man, I feel like I'm undoing everything I'd done during the day. I mean, I exercised, I ate all my protein. I mean, everything was according to my plan, and then I go and have the 2 drinks, which I knew I was going to have the drinks going into it. And when I did, I just kept thinking that it was kind of a form of guilt. And I haven't felt guilty about some of the other stuff that I've, had. Like over Easter, my mom made a pink lemonade pie, and I had just a little sliver of it, not very much at all, but I had just a little bit. I don't feel guilty about that. She makes it once a year. But the alcohol, for whatever reason, I did have some guilty thoughts going through my head, and I don't know why. I mean, it's okay to have it every now and then. I'm not going to turn into an alcoholic. I don't drink hardly at all, so 2 drinks isn't going to turn me into an alcoholic. So I don't know. I need to work on that. I shouldn't feel guilty about that kind of stuff. Also, exercise. So I've been having a problem since surgery getting off my butt. Yeah, I've done some walking here and there, nothing real consistent. Yeah, gone to the gym maybe 3 or 4 times tops, nothing real consistent. And so I was talking to some friends of mine. They're like, well, what do you do about that? And I thought, well, what I'm going to do is the month of April, every single day for the entire month, I'm going to be doing 20 minutes of intentional exercise. It can be stretching, Pilates, yoga, walking, high intensity stuff like running, kickboxing. It can be anything. But for the month of April, every single day, I'm going to be doing something. And I'm hoping that really helps me get into more of a pattern. I'm not going to say I'm going to exercise every single day for the next year, but at least I can do it for 1 month. And then next month, maybe I'll do it, an hour for 3 to 4 days a week. Just it's setting those little goals. So, and I think 20 minutes every day is reasonable, because there's some days that I may not feel good. I may have things going on, and that's all I can fit in. So I am perfectly fine with that. So I've done a lot of walking, and then I thought, I really miss my kickboxing classes I used to go to. I did kickboxing for about 1.5 years with this one instructor, and then another half a year, so really 2 years, but another half a year with a different instructor. And my last kickboxing class was back in November, and I made the conscious decision to stop going. I ran 2 half marathons in January, so I did not want to get hurt between November and January because they were expensive. They were distance races. They were over in Florida, and one was in California. So I didn't want to get hurt, so I stopped, and I just hadn't gone back. So Monday night, I go to this kickboxing studio called Title Boxing, and it's a chain. And I went to this one guy's class that was actually kickboxing. I have never kicked so much. I hurt yesterday morning when I woke up. Every muscle in basically it's from my waist down, just ached. But then my old instructor, Heidi, started teaching there. And so she's doing a boxing class on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 o'clock. So I thought, hey, I'll go. It's boxing. A lot of it's core and upper body. I'll go do that. Wrong. It was core and upper body, but she also made us do lunges and squats, and I hurt today. Every little bit. I could barely get out of bed. It's pretty sad. When I went to my painkiller that I got after surgery and had to take a dose so I could just go to the bathroom because I couldn't sit down on the toilet. I mean, I'm better. I feel a lot better now because I did some walking earlier to kind of stretch out my muscles, but man, I hurt. So no kickboxing today. I may go back to do the boxing class tomorrow, but I'm not going today. Also, one thing I wanted to mention is that my scars have finally healed. I'm going to post a picture after the video of my scars that I have. I've got 4 scars across the belly, above the belly button, and then I have 2 under the bra line. One was an existing scar from when I had my gallbladder removed. In fact, it's the only scar that I have remaining. All the others had faded away because it's been 7 years since I had my gallbladder out. Yeah. And then the one that wouldn't heal, they had a kind of like a PICC line kind of thing by my stomach that had a lidocaine medicine ball hanging out, and it was a very small little hole that they did, but that one was the one that just recently healed. Just recently healed. The skin around it has been red and itchy and dry and flaky, and the scab kept coming off, and it was oozing, and it was gross. But it is finally completely healed, so I wanted to post a picture of that so that those who haven't had surgery just know approximately where the scars will be. I know everybody has a little bit different scarring, but I just wanted to show you what mine look like. Also, I took my measurements this week. I am down 26.5 inches, which is why I'm down different sizes. I'm excited about that. I've gone from a 22, 24 to an 18, 18W. 20s are too big now, so I'm very, very excited about that. And I have some body shots for everybody. It's been quite a while since I've shown a body shot, and so I have my before pictures, and then I'll post next to them the pictures taken last night after my boxing class. I'm wearing black capris in there. No, I did not wet my pants. They look wet because I just gotten back from my boxing class, and I didn't realize that until after I uploaded my pictures to my computer. Awesome. So, but I'm still going to use them. So you get to see what it looked like back in into January, and then what I did last night. So let's see. Yep, that's all I have on my list for today. I am very grateful to all my viewers out there. Please feel free to leave any kind of feedback, suggestions, ideas, links to other websites, recipe blogs, whatever, product ideas. Love that. Feel free to message me if you want. Tell your friends about me. I always love new videos. Tell me about your videos. I like watching new people. It's great. So I will see you hopefully next week, and be looking forward to my next video, which will be shortly after this one. That'll be my internet grocery haul. I'll see you guys later. Bye.